Happy International Dowsing Day from the Boston Dowsers. Thank you. Hi, Susan McNeil Spooler here again. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to map dowse. Before I map dowse a property, when people are looking for a well site, I ask 10 questions, and you'll get those questions on the handout. Ask for potable water, drinkable water, that tastes good, that smells good, that's there year round, that's an appropriate depth, appropriate gallons per minute, easy for the well driller to get to, beneficial to all who drink it, is going in the correct direction, as going away from your septic system, and is primary water. So, with those 10 questions, those 10 statements in mind, I then dowse the property. Now I'm just going to use my fingers. I'm going to be pushing down on this to get a reaction. I'm going to go up the map. I get a reaction. Put a tick mark here. Tick mark here. Pushing my finger down. You can get the same reaction with your L rod or your pendulum. Okay. So now, with each one of these marks, I push the ruler across the page. Here's one spot. So I make a plus sign. Push it again. Another spot. Make a plus sign here. Another reaction, get a plus sign here. And get a plus sign here. So now what I'll do is I connect these. And now I ask, let's see, I probably should tell you which direction north is. North is this way. So now I can ask, is the water running in a northern direction? Yes. So I can say, push on my finger here, say, show me yes, show me no, and it releases. So is the water running to the north? I'm getting a yes on that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here in the yard and I'm going to dowse it using my L rods and my Y rod, and I'm going to use marker flags as well. These are marker flags. You can get them at your local hardware store. These are my trusty L rods, and these are my Y rods. I make my own dowsing tools out of polypropylene and Tygon tubing. And then these are actually a stainless steel rod that somebody made for me, but I make mine out of welding rods and copper tubing from the hardware store as well. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my L rods. I'm going to find the vein. We saw the vein on the sheet when I map dowsed it. So I'm going to walk and ask, because this is the area where on the map that we did map dowse. So I'm going to ask, show me the first edge of the water vein. I'm getting it right here. So now what I'll do is I'll take my flags, put them at my feet here and here. Now I'll ask for the other edge of the water vein, because basically it's like an underground river or stream, depending on the situation. And that's what I'm finding here in Westford, Massachusetts. So let's find the other edge. And that's here. So sometimes I'll stick my rods in the ground like that and put my rods here and here to get the other edge. So now what I'll do, I will take my Y rod and I'll walk the vein and I'll ask where along this water vein will be the best place to drill. That slapped right down. Try it again. Caught my shirt. One more time. Here, so what I'll do is I'll put a flag here, and then I'll do what's called a triangulation. I'll approach it from this side to make sure I'm correct. Goes down. Goes down. Now what I'll do is I will take my surveyor's paint. You'll see the funny little ends on these. This is a Rust-Oleum paint, and this is a Krylon paint can holder. Slide it in. And what I do is I put a bullseye. I paint a dot where the flag is, and I put 2 concentric circles around that, because in the past, this was a really cute situation. I was putting flags out for a family, and I turn around, and the little girl who lived at the house, she was walking up behind me holding all my flags. So we had to do it again, but it was cute. So that's how you dowse a water wheel. Thank you. Oh, and before I forget, you want to know the depth, and you want to know the gallons per minute. So what I do, sometimes I'll take my L rod and I'll pretend I have a half moon in front of me that has 0 to say 1,000 feet in front of me. Then my L rod will tell me approximately, okay, it's less than 500. So I'll say this is 0 and this is 500. And then from there, I'll usually use my finger. I'll say 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200. So I go 175, 180, 185, 175, 76, 77, 78, 178 feet. Gallons per minute. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 gallons per minute. That's how you determine your depth and your gallons per minute. I'm Susan McNeil Spooler. I'm the co-director of the West Coast Dowser Conference, which is held in Santa Cruz, California. And this shirt is from Santa Cruz, California. And I'm also the co-director of the Flagstaff Dowser Conference, which is held in Flagstaff, Arizona. Hope you can come.